Everyone, welcome back to 5-Day Crypto. My name is Chase. Today we're going to look at XLM. It's been a while since we covered XLM, and we're going to look at it today. We're going to look at the good, the bad, and the beautiful. That's how it goes, right? That's definitely the slogan. So we're going to start off on the daily chart looking at the Bollinger Bands. So if you like the video today, what I present after the video, give us a thumbs up. Follow us on Twitter. Follow us on Telegram. We have a free Telegram. You can join there. If I'm not posting on YouTube, sometimes I'll post some things in there that I don't show on YouTube or even Twitter. That's 100% free. Link below. If you want more help than that, learn how to set things up, more coins covered, more little tips and tricks, more learning. That's what Patreon is for, and you get also access to a private Telegram, which I'm very active in. So go check those out if you're interested. XLM on the daily chart. Bollinger Bands. These signify volatility, and what you want to look for on Bollinger Bands is you want your price action. If you want it to go up, you want your price action on top of the purple median line. You want your lines, your pink, their top and the bottom lines diverging from each other, right, away from each other, right? So far we're starting to get little glimpses of that. So on the daily chart, that's a good sign. So we want to see that continue in a big way, as XLM has the potential to do. Although lately we've been just kind of trending sideways. So we're going to look at why that's happening today. So let's go ahead and get right to it. The 5-day Gaussian channel. This is very key for a lot of coins to know very quickly how bullish or bearish or, crab market your coin is. So XLM. Once you close two candles inside of the Gaussian channel, more likely you're going to spend some time in here. If your channel turns red on the Gaussian channel, it simply means this line that it turns red once you start getting some downwards action on that top line. You can see that right there, right? So, and does that mean, death? No. It means you're likely going to just spend some more time, a prolonged period of time inside of this channel, and prices are kind of more handcuffed, if you will. Okay, so, and you're seeing that right now, right? So you just look at these patterns, up and down, oscillating, not doing much, right? So since we're at the similar prices that we were back in the summertime, so you're just kind of sliding along. What we want to look for is a break out of the 5-day Gaussian channel, which you could see could take some time. So this is, we looked at the good, we looked at the, now we're looking at more of the bad, and then we'll get to the beautiful part, the potential beautiful part in a moment. So look back here in last July 2020. Your channel was red for a prolonged period, a really prolonged period of time, a really prolonged period of time. So what you want to look for is your channel to turn back green, and you want your price action on top. Does that mean you're definitely going up forever now? This is the low? No, of course not. Look right here. But if you are to wait for the channel to turn back green, and once your price action is on top, usually it's a great time to be buying. And you might say, well, why would you do that, Chase? You would have bought at 10 cents and it came all the way back down to 6 cents. You don't try to time the tops and the bottoms. That's a surefire way to get destroyed. And if that's working out well for you, go ahead. If it's not working out for you, if your plan's not working out so far, maybe it's time to readjust your plan. So this is what you want to look for. It can take a lot of time, as you can see right here. Okay, so this is what indicators are useful for. It's just improving your odds for certain moves. So you might say, well, could we do something great soon? It's just not likely. With your 5-day Gaussian channel red, we can make upwards movements, but look at your dates here, right? Potentially, if we go up in a straight line even, which is also unlikely, a straight line move up. These are 5-day candles, so if we were to go straight line up, something like this, but continuation, right, straight up, you're still looking at like mid-February before you even get out of this channel, just based on the odds. Based on the odds, you're looking at February minimum. If you are seeing other coins outperform XLM, if you have XLM, it's likely that other coins will outperform XLM over between now and February 15th. Just based on this one indicator alone. Now, do you ever want to use just one indicator? Of course not. You want to use a conjunction of indicators to help you stay informed, but this would be a big key level to be watching. This to turn back green first before, picking up some more XLM. If you already have XLM, maybe one of these rallies would be an opportune time to convert some over to, one of the more blue chips, Bitcoin, or said Ethereum tends to do well in Q1. We'll see. If you want some more help, again, there's a free Telegram. I'm making this video because someone requested it in the free Telegram chat. That's it. I wasn't going to cover this, but there's a couple people that want to see this, so that's why we're making this video. So kudos to you. So now let's go look at some more beautiful stuff. So yeah, I would say the odds are we're just kind of stuck in the mud, so to speak. We can go up in price. You can see, like, potentially, you know, the top of that channel is 46 cents. That's a good bit of ways away, right? So yeah, prices can go up here. We can oscillate 50% to the upside. The downside would be kind of a, you know, kind of a rough floor, but you can see that it's broken below that 5-day Gaussian channel before. Now, if the rest of the market's moving up, I would think the XLM will get dragged up, but these kind of moves are unlikely based on the odds, based on this indicator, which is a very bigly indicator. Based on this being stuck red, it's highly unlikely you're going to get these kind of moves anytime soon out of XLM. Now, say, you know, we fast forward to April or March or April, and you see XLM at, say, 50 cents, and we're above, and the channels turn green, it's probably in your best interest to getting back into XLM. Then these moves can occur, okay? So I'm not saying XLM is dead by any means. I'm just saying there's likely going to be better performers based on return on your investment than XLM in the immediate future, the next, you know, handful of weeks. All right, let's get to the better stuff. All right, so on the daily chart, let's just look at some key support and resistance levels. So the next level on the daily chart would kind of be this area for me. I'm looking around the 32 cent level. Why? Well, look at all these wicks right in here that came through October, November, these drops. No candles closed under here. So this was kind of nice support level from October till almost December, right? October to December, and then we broke it. So once we interact with that the first time, around that 32 cent level, we might get some slight pushback. Okay, watch that. Let's go out to a bigger channel, the weekly. Okay, now this is becoming a little bit more easy to see. All right, so now as we move up, we really don't have any major weekly resistance pushing back on us until we can clear these tops, though. We're still going to remain kind of in chains. So that's around 40 cents. If you see XLM above 40 cents, then we can start to get moving. But you have to keep in mind, you should be checking that 5-day Gaussian channel frequently before investing in any coin, on any coin. You want to be above that channel in a big way. Otherwise, you're simply just probably going to get outperformed market-wide. You don't want to be married to a coin based on because it was your first coin. It was, you know, your brother John talked to you into it before he, you know, died in a boating accident with, you know, but you want to get in coins that have higher chance of bettering your ROI. That's plain and simple. So that's the weekly chart. Now, you said something, Chase, you said something about beautiful. I don't see it yet. Okay, well, you gotta go into higher time frames to somehow get the bigger picture. Sometimes you can't see, you know, Jupiter through your telescope unless you got the right telescope, right lens on it, okay? These analogies are gold, people. So now we're zooming back. Terrible. Now we're starting to get some bigger picture here. Okay, so look at this. I'm sure you're all aware of the double top that occurred back in January 2018, right? Our blow off top kind of for the last bull cycle, right? Then come back down, and now we hit it again back in May before our next drop. So what is this pattern is loosely looking like a cup and handle pattern on the weekly chart, but loosely, very loosely. Ideally, you'd want this down a little bit more. You want it a little bit more round. So now you see we double top, you come back down. So if, this is a big if, it's a big if, and probably some time. Look at the time period on the bottom here. I would say probably looking at March or April. If the rest of crypto, Bitcoin, all that is going good, and XLM somehow manages to get back to the 70 cent level and then breaks it, if you see on a weekly chart, us breaking above this candle right here, which we closed at 71 cents. So 72 cents. If you ever see XLM closing above 72 cents on a weekly scale, that would be very bigly for XLM. And I would highly anticipate something of this sort happening again. But we need to get back above that first. Now, how about some more beautiful news? Well, zoom out more. Put your new lens on it. Okay? So the monthly scale, now you can drop this down a little bit more. Maybe now we don't have to get so high. How about this? How about this one? This candle right here. closed 53 cents. So on a monthly scale, look at this. It's getting a little bit easier to stomach this, right? Now, I think we could probably battle 50 cents, right? That would actually get you back above the 5-day Gaussian channel. It would, on a monthly scale, it would break you out of all-time high monthly closing candles, right? We closed this one at 53 cents. We closed this one at 53 cents. So if you see a monthly candle closing above 53 cents, wake up. It's probably time to get back into XLM. Yeah, this will be the load zone. Closing at 54 cents, something like that. XLM on a monthly scale, very bigly. All right, how about even more good news? I'm glad you asked. Let's zoom out to the 3-month scale. How does this look? This looks even more bigly. Okay, so look at this. We can bring this down even further now. So on a 3-month candle, look at this. Look at us break this back in January of 2021. We closed at 40 cents. That was our all-time high 3-month closing candle. So this looks more of a bullish pattern to me in the bigger scale. So XLM maybe just needs, bigger time frames to make these bigger moves. And then maybe we look at that, a 3-month time frame back in 2017, it went up 1,000%, and then took a breather, down 50%, and then guess what? Another 2,500% move in October 2017. Can these happen again? I don't know about that kind of volatility, 1,000% in a 3-month span, but yeah, I would think that these kind of bigger moves, 300, 400, 500% moves, when this occurs again, if you ever see us breaking this, yeah, 40 cent on a 3-month candle, I think XLM could get cooking in a hurry. So bigger picture, it's looking okay. Smaller time frame, the day-to-day, not so much, right? So maybe your coins would be better off, or your money would be better off invested in something that has a higher performing ROI. I'm glad to help with those things. I need to be able to talk to you more personal level. You can ask me questions below, but a free Telegram would be the way to go. That is linked right below where you're watching right now. So I can give you some more levels, some more tips and tricks on XLM, but for the biggest picture, it's looking okay. How about an even bigger picture? I'm glad you asked. For those still here, look at the 6-month time frame. Each candle is 6 months. Look at this. This is probably the most beautiful sight you could see. Look at the breakout, massive breakout, dip down, V-shaped recovery. Anybody? That looking pretty V-shaped to me. And 6-month candle. Unfortunately, we closed this one in 4 days, 6 hours. But guess what? A new candle starts January 1st. And what do you think has the potential to happen then? If we get this closing, so that would close in July. If we're anywhere up in here above 40 cents, which I would anticipate, right? Well, that's plenty of time. Yeah, then these kind of moves can occur again. Now 900% in 6 months, I think that would be possible. Where would that get us to? I'm glad you asked. Let's see. So if we break out of this, I would expect a big move out of this if we can do this on the 6-month scale. This is not the next 4 minutes. This is not the next 4 days. This is not even the next 4 weeks. This is potentially 6 months down the line. But let's see what kind of moves this would be. So 100%, 200% put you at $1.11, 300%, 400%, $1.82, 500%, $2.30. You're liking these? You should be smiling now, because these are certainly possible if and when XLM breaks out of this chart. That's 500%. How about 900%? Let's do it just in case we get a repeat of this. 994. Let's do a rough 994. So there you go. Right there. 355. We're approaching $4 level. Okay. If that were to happen. So keep that in mind. This is on a 6-month scale. Everything looks easy breezy, right? Take it easy. Bigger picture is okay. It's looking very beautiful. The good, the bad, and the beautiful. That's the slogan. Clint Eastwood got it wrong. So, Crypto Fear and Greed Index. I've made a lot of videos thing on. We're at 40. We're still in fear. We're making higher lows. We need to take out this high, and we can get the market moving back very bigly. Okay. Quote of the day. The great thing about getting older is that you don't lose all the other ages you've been. How obvious. Car of the day, the Bentley Continental GT C convertible. It's the GT, the coupe, and the convertible. All 4-seaters. I'll take a convertible 4-seater luxury car for a cool $300K. If you want to buy it for me. All right, that's it for the day. That's XLM per request. You're welcome. Thank you. Having conversations with myself. I'll see you in the next one. Hopefully.